got my shovel with. Making a video here that I thought of making because of a lack of understanding that I'm seeing, just in simple words, comprehension of simple words. So I'm gonna dig a hole. Hey Bobby, that's my cat Bobby. He doesn't have a tail. He got too close to one of these one time. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna dig a hole and just watch me dig a hole for a minute. Actually, I'm gonna pause this. John the Baptist quoted Isaiah when they asked who he was, and he said, the voice of one that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord. Make straight a desert, or in the desert a highway for our God. And then that's repeated in the Gospels and in Luke, and in John, and I'm not sure, but in Isaiah 40 verse 3 is what John the Baptist quoted. And I think he quoted more, because in Luke it continues on with verse 4 and 5, but in Luke it's actually 3 verses 4, 5, and 6 instead of in Isaiah they're 3, 4, and 5. So I'll just go back to Isaiah verse 40. Isaiah 40 verse 4 says, every valley shall be lifted or exalted, and every mountain and hill made low, and the crooked will be made straight, and rough places will be made plain, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. Something like that. I'm not reading it, that's a paraphrase, or pretty close though. So here's what I want to demonstrate for you guys. Okay, there's the hole I dug. Let's get a good close-up of it. Okay, on the right side, we have a, you know what, I need to get this camera lower. I gotta take it off of here, just so you guys can't even hardly see my mountain. I should have dug a bigger hole. Okay, we have mountain on the left and valley on the right. Okay, hi Bobby. Okay, I'm putting this back on the stand, so it's gonna be a little bit higher. Maybe down. See, that's what happens when I plan to make a video. I kind of just wing it. Okay, this is like a valley. You drive your car down in there or whatever and come back out. Drive right back out. Same thing with the mountain. Drive your car right up the side of the mountain, or you can climb the mountain, or you can ski down the mountain if there's snow. Okay, we all know what that is. So let's go to Luke chapter 3. It says the same thing as Isaiah. So let's just listen to what that says. I should have brought my Bible out, but it's the same verse. Every valley shall be exalted. Exalted means lifted. So if we're going to lift this valley up to about there, they'll be filled. The valleys will be filled, actually, I think is what it says in Luke. And the mountains and the hills, let's just make a hill. Okay, there's our hill right there. Okay, the mountain, every mountain and hill will be made low. Well, I'm just gonna do the convenient thing here because it's only convenient, but if we fill that valley, at the same time we're actually we're multitasking. We're filling the valley and we're making the mountain and the hill, the mountains and the hills, every mountain and hill low, right? Filling my hole here, filling that valley, exalt that valley. I'm not trying to blaspheme God here, okay? That's not the point. I'm only trying to demonstrate what it would be, what we would be left with if we, okay, so we got the mountains are low, and now the valley is filled in. What are we left with? guys. Because this is what we're left with right here. Luke says, the Gospel of Luke says, it's the salvation of God. And Isaiah said, it is the glory of God being revealed. And all flesh shall see it together. Not a grave. It just makes me think of a grave because I just dug a hole. But I hope that you guys, this was the mouth of the Lord that spoke this. Sorry, you're riding back with me. I got you on a goofy thing. I'll try to get you pointed. Okay, hopefully you can see me now. Oh. The mouth of the Lord had spoken it, not me. I just dug a hole to show you what it meant, or what it said, because words have meanings. Simple words have even simple meanings. So, I think it says not to add anything to the prophecies in the book. That would be a prophecy in the book when the Lord says every valley shall be exalted, every mountain and hill shall be made low, the crooked will be made straight, and rough places made smooth, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it. Alrighty.